Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and as you guys can see, I'd finally changed my cover for my budget planner. I really love these watercolor dots. I was talking about changing covers in my Erin Condren haul, where I did haul this and other covers that I bought, but I just feel like every time I change into a new cover, into any sort of planner, I feel like it just makes me think that I have a new planner, when in reality that's probably not true because it is pretty chunky. But today I am back with another video. Now for today's video, we are going to be looking at our monthly view and checking in and sort of recapping for my paycheck number 3. Now, if you guys have not checked out my paycheck 3 cash envelope stuffing video, you guys should definitely check it out before watching this, because this is going to be sort of recapping that week, which was from the 13th until the 19th for me. Now, I believe I also just uploaded my paycheck 4 and 5 cash envelope stuffing video, so if you guys would like to watch that or have watched that already, then you guys will know that I am putting together both my 4th and 5th paycheck together, just because I thought that would be a lot more convenient for myself. So I decided to do that. So go ahead and check that video out if you guys have not. But for today, like I mentioned, I'm going to be recapping and summarizing and seeing how I did with my budget for paycheck 3. Now I want to go ahead and just let you guys know right off the bat that I was a complete mess, and I had a couple of budget fails. Not one, not two, but 3 of them. And I will go through that as I'm going through my cash envelope. So as you guys know, I've been trying out the whole cash envelope system ever since February, I believe. Yeah, so I've been doing this for a little under 3 months, and I have got to say that I absolutely love it. If you guys know me and have been watching my channel, you guys know that I really have been enjoying using cash envelopes. They've really kept me accountable and really on track with my budget. Now, I had a budget fail and didn't do so well this week with one specific cash envelope, and we'll go ahead and go through it. So let's just go ahead and get started. Now, I already laid down my stickers for all the expenses that I had this week, so now I'm going to go ahead and just put other stickers that I like to put, like my payday and no spend stickers. So before I tell you why I failed in my budget this week, I'm going to start with the happy things, which are laying down my stickers. These are, as you guys know, are payday stickers that I actually do have up on my Etsy sticker shop. So I did get paid on Saturday, and I have 2 no spend days, which one of them is actually not a no spend day because I have a bill this day. So let me go ahead and just mark the 17th as a no spend day. And I just saw my bill due stickers. Here they are. These are my bill due stickers that match with my kit. So those are the ones that I'm going to be using today. And let me see. I had 2 bills this week. Yes, I had 16th and 19th. On the 16th was my Victoria's Secret bill, which I actually just finished paying this off. This is my last payment that I'm making towards this card, and I'm super excited to finally be paying off one card. I hope to next be paying off one of my biggest ones, which is my Bank of America Travel. As you guys know, it's the one that I'm really looking into paying off, just because I do have a promotional interest on that. So I want to pay that off right before the promotional interest ends. And then on the 19th, I have my Walmart bill, and that was $36. Now, once I lay these down, I can go ahead and check them off. And the thing I really like about my bill due stickers is that I have lots of space for you guys to put what kind of bill it is, how much it is, and a little box to check off, which I absolutely love doing. I feel like I always talk about this. So I already did pay these, so I can check them off. There you go. Okay, so then now that that's done, all the fun stuff, we can go ahead and move on to my fails. Now, if you guys would have seen last week's video, then you guys would have probably seen a lot more no spend stickers. And my first budget fail would be that I totally forgot that I had a budget for graduation. which if you guys don't know, if you guys are new to my channel, I'm actually doing the whole graduation ceremony next month in May. So I did budget out for my graduation expenses. So whether that be for my graduation party invitations, my cap and gown, my clothes for my graduation party, all of that good stuff, that is what I budgeted for in the beginning of the month. And if you guys would like to see that April budget spread, I do have a video going over and setting all that up. But I totally forgot that I had already purchased these things and I never marked them down on my planner. Now, whenever I have expenses that are in my budget but I don't weekly check for, or I don't look at every single week and really mark down in my budget, I'll go ahead and put an other sticker at. So I did budget a certain amount for graduation, but I don't, let's say, weekly check it, or I don't put it in my paycheck to paycheck budgets, just because those are categories that don't need to really be like, let's say, in cash envelopes or anything like that. So I totally forgot that I already had bought my cap and gown. So I bought that on the 1st. That was $54.15, and my graduation party invitations, which other stickers for like the goodie bags and for the letters, was $125.87. I know, such a steep number, but you guys will see how all that looks like. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing any videos from my graduation, whether it be a vlog or any DIYs. I know for my sister's graduation, my aunt made a lot of DIY decorations. So let me know if you guys would be interested to checking it out. Obviously, these decorations don't have to be for graduations. They could be for parties, weddings, or anything like that. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. I can go ahead and do that for you guys if you guys want. So those two were my first budget fails. Now my last budget fail we will talk about when we get there. So let's go ahead and look at our cash envelopes. Like I mentioned, I already laid down my stickers for all my expenses, but we're just going to go ahead and be going over the amounts in here. Now for groceries, I actually did go to Food for Less. As you guys can see, it was $15 and I had $40 left in there. So 40 minus 15 means that I should have $25 in here left over, which I do. So we're all good there. So I'm going to go ahead and take my petite monthly planner, which, as you guys know, this is where I've been setting up all of my paycheck budgets. So for groceries, I spent $15. So I'm going to put an actual at $15, which would mean that I have $5 from the budgeted amount. But like you guys know, last week for groceries, I had $20 left over. So I am going to go ahead and take this into account. So I had 20 left over from last week, and I'm going to have 5 for this week. So I'm going to put that my variance is going to be 25, which is what I have in my cash envelope as of now. And that's just what I'm going to do, so I don't get confused. And this is what I would do, obviously, and what I'm doing since I'm doing paycheck to paycheck budgeting. So that's for that. Now for eating out, go ahead and take a look at that. And we can go ahead and check this one off. For eating out, I did spend some money, and this was on the 19th. I went to Frank's with my friends Claudia and Natalie, and that was $16. As you guys know, I only had $16, so that means I don't have anything left over in my cash envelope. And to be honest, this was probably, the tab was probably more than $16, but my friend Claudia ended up paying for the check while me and Natalie were in the restroom. So I just went ahead and gave her the $16 that I had in my cash envelope, and she was totally okay with it. So yes, I feel like next time I want to go ahead and treat them to either like brunch or lunch or anything, but I definitely have to budget a bigger amount for my eating out. So I might just do that for May. So stay tuned to see what sort of new numbers will be, just because I've had a lot of things going on, like having to drive more, the gas going up, and we will talk about that right now. Don't worry. So there was no variance there because I spent what I had. So that means that I had nothing left over for eating out. Already checked it off, yes. And then next we have gas. Now for gas, I only had $22, and like I've just mentioned, the gas prices here in California have skyrocketed so much. The gas is more than $4 a gallon now, and I did not know how much it really took to fill up my tank up until I filled it up on Monday, the 15th. Now, you guys are probably wondering, how is it that you filled up $60 worth of gas when you only budgeted $20? Well, let me tell you, I took the $20 from my cash envelope, but the rest of the $60 that really took to fill my car, I went ahead and just paid it with my debit card. And the reason being is because, like I've been mentioning, one of the things that I didn't really like about this whole paycheck to paycheck budgeting, at least for me and the way that I was doing it, was that I was giving myself such a low amount for gas, and I literally had to pump gas every single week of this month, which I think it's a little inconvenient, at least to me. So what I went ahead and did was, I was sort of just tired of going to the gas station every single week, and the gas prices have been so high that I just decided that I would just go ahead and pump and fill up my tank, and that was how I did it. So this is what I'm going to do since I was over. The actual amount, like I said, was $60, which means that I was over by $38. So I'm going to write that in red. Now, I wasn't over in the budgeted amount that I gave myself for the month, because as you guys know, I gave myself, let me show you guys. I gave myself 110, but that just means that I was over within that paycheck. So what I'm going to do, and what I actually did for my fourth paycheck, this is sort of a sneak peek if you guys have not seen yesterday's video, is I went ahead and took out the rest of the money from the rest of the money that I had for gas for the month, which just left with me with $6 for paycheck 4 and 5. So that's just what I'm going to be doing. I might still be over the 110 that I gave myself for the month, but I'm really just playing it by ear as of now. But yes, it was really actually shocking that it took $60 to fill up my tank, because in the past it has taken $45 or even $50. So that was a really steep amount, and if the gas prices keep going up, I definitely think I need to up that budgeted amount, so I am not, let's say, over that amount every single month. So yes, and that's the beauty with budgets. You really don't know what's going to happen with things like, let's say, like the gas prices going up. So it's really nice that I have my budget planner to really see how much money, let's say, I've been spending on gas, and if I need to up that amount or lower the amount. So now that I explained to you all of my budget feels for the month, I feel so much better. Okay, so that was for gas. Now for allowance, I actually did spend some money. And what did I buy? Oh, okay, right here. On the 18th, I bought some clothes, and that was $25. I ended up buying some sort of like thrifted vintage clothing from a girl on Instagram that I follow. And as you guys can see from my cash envelope, I had $30. So after the $25, that left me with $5. So that's exactly what I have in my cash envelope. So I think we're still pretty good. I'm going to put, now I did have 16 for the month for this third paycheck, but like I mentioned, I had 14 from the week prior to that. So I'm going to put that I spent $25, but I still have $5 since I did have the $14, and that's just how I would do it if I was over or under, and that's how you guys can do it as well, because I know I do get questions about what ifs, and this is a perfect way to show you guys what it is that I do when things like this happen to me. Yes, guys, we have nothing. Sorry, I'm trying to set up all my things here, and that's for allowance. Now for beauty, I have not spent money ever since I got my nails done in the beginning of the month. I do have to get my nails done as of now because they are a little bit grown. So the time that I'm filming this video, I actually have 36 in here. 10, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a 36. And I just added more money in here for my paycheck 4 and 5. So I should be pretty good to get my nails done and stock up on some hair dye for next month. I think I also have to buy developer. Yes, so I didn't spend anything, and since I did have 18 from last paycheck, I'm going to put that I still have 36 left over. Now for tithing, for my tithe, I did spend $16. So I'm going to put $16. And I have nothing left over. Victoria's Secret, this was the amount that I paid, which paid off my card, which I'm super happy about that. And then this was the amount that I paid for Walmart as well. And then for my sinking funds, this was exactly the same amount too. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and now add all of my actuals. And we should be over just because of the gas mishap that I had. 16, 25, 16, 141.05, 36, and 80. So in total, that was 389 with 5 cents. So that is my actual numbers for my third paycheck. Now, do I have to do anything? Yes, I just have to check this off, just like that. Okay, so now that I've told you guys about my budget fails, I definitely feel so much better, and I want to tell you guys that my budget is definitely not perfect, and that even I have these budget fails that people can say that you shouldn't have, but we're just human and we're not perfect, so we are going to make mistakes, and that's perfectly fine. And I will tell you guys one more budget fail that I had once I show you guys the other sections to my planner. Now I am all done with this. The only thing I need is this. So now for the variance side, we have 28. Right there. Okay, so we can go ahead and move on now. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just quickly show you guys the sections that I usually like to show you guys in these sort of weekly check-in or budget recaps. Now, I have not spent anything for my sinking funds. Last time we were here, this is what I spent, which was for my car insurance. Now, I do plan on spending something. I have some contacts that I have to pick up and pay for, which is perfectly fine because I do have a good amount in there. Now, last but not least, I want to go ahead and show you guys my variable income section because I've just had an impulsive shopping moment this whole month, and I don't feel proud about it, but I wanted to go ahead and show you guys because I do want to be transparent about these things and how it is that I spent my money, even though some of these purchases I am not too proud of, but I will go ahead and let you guys know and explain to you guys them anyways. So the last time we were here, I got the Haponichi weeks, and this is all business expenses that I take out of my YouTube and, let's say, share sale paycheck. I have my mom there because she did give me money to buy some of the graduation things, which is what I budgeted for, so I did put her there, and that's just going in for that, as well as the March $20 Fridays. Some savings that I saved last month, I am putting that towards debt. So these expenses are not coming out of these two income sources, they're coming out of the first two. So that's why I classify these as business expenses, because I do end up showing you guys all these things through YouTube for you guys to check out, which at the end of the day is what I do. I come here on YouTube and show you guys videos of things that I use and how they can help you and how it helps me and how I like to use them in my day-to-day life. So that is that. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys a tiny bit. Now we were left here with jet pens. Now on the 17th, my Simply Gilded subscription box actually renewed, which was $29 after tax, and this was the April Desert Dance subscription box. Now I was kind of iffy about if I wanted to go ahead and cancel it or not, but as you guys know, I use Simply Gilded washi in all of my plan with me's, so I definitely wanted to keep it just to see how I could incorporate the very beautiful sort of sunset and cacti kind of vibe, which I think I definitely can in my next upcoming plan with me's. And then next, this is the one that I'm, and look at the description I gave it. On the 19th, I spent $77 with 40 cents. The store was, it was various stores. Now we'll go ahead and show you guys the sticky note right now, but it was for the Ultimate Planner sale, and I put Ultimate Planner sale disaster because that is just what happened. Now I went ahead and made a little note on the side to let you guys know that that was not just on one shop, that was on 6 different shops. And as you guys can see, I spent $13.50, $14.15, really low amounts that when you actually put them all together, it comes out to this number that sort of scares me. But yes, I am not happy or proud of my expenses, but I did them regardless, and I just can't say no to a sale, and I hate that about myself. But just wanted to let you guys know that these things were actually on sale. Like, the first couple of shops that I purchased from had 50% off, so I got a really good deal for them. Then it went down to 35 and 30, and that's just what happened. So be on the lookout. You guys will have a new sticker haul video. These are, I think, all of them, most of them are Hobonichi kids. So I'm super excited for you guys to see. I got a bunch of really cute ones that I personally liked from different shops that I've never heard about before, that I think it's neat to try out instead of sticking to the same exact shop, which I like to do, as you guys know. So that was for that. And then last but not least, when I thought it was over, it really wasn't over, because Rose Color Days had a sale on her overlay tape. These overlay tapes, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, are the cutest, most dainty things that you can put in your planners, and I wanted to get them specifically to show you guys how I would use it in my hobo, my personal, and my life planner. So if you guys don't know what this is, you guys will see it in my sticker and stationery haul that will be coming up as soon as I get all these items. So that was that, and that was $18.52. And as of now, when I'm filming this, I really want to go ahead and buckle down and not spend any more money that I don't have to for YouTube, just because I think I've spent way more than enough. Although I will have, let's say, more content for you guys here on my channel, I just think that it's enough, and I have to put my foot down even to myself, because I do know that, let's say, when I was making these purchases, I was thinking, oh, they're small purchases, they're not that much. But once I added them all together, which is something that none of us really do when we're, let's say, going crazy and shopping during a sale, that was really an eye-opener for me. So I decided to not purchase anything else. And yeah, I want to be really strict about that. So please send me all your positive vibes. I don't want to feel, let's say, bad about it, because you should not feel bad about things like this. There's, like I always say, there's worse things going on in the world, and this is not going to be something that's going to put me down just because, let's say, I spent more money than I wanted to on stickers. And that's just my opinion. So that is pretty much all that I have for this video. I hope I did not bore you guys. I know the last time I said that, you guys said I do not bore you guys at all. So I really appreciate all of the sweet comments that I've been getting this whole month. You guys have been nothing but nice to me, even when I think that I'm being a mess or think that I'm not doing things right. I always have you guys as support, which I really do appreciate. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. I will leave everything that I talked about and mentioned in this video linked down below for you guys, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already, and go on and subscribe to Erika. I feel like I didn't talk about her in this video, but all of my budgeting videos have been in collaboration with her, so I will leave all of her socials down below for you to check out as well. I hope you guys have an amazing day and are doing better in your budget than I am this month, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.